Alright guys, what's up? This will be the review and overview of the iPhone or Ipod Touch game called Labyrinth 3D I received from the developer. And I just want to show you guys how it works. It's a game for Ipod Touch and iPhone. It needs a 2.1 software or higher. And yeah, so let's start off. Here's the actual icon. It's called Labyrinth 3D. And it's basically those games, those old-fashioned games you'd see, you know, in like someone's den, where you must move a little round ball through a maze, and you use a twisty, turny things, I guess you can say. You know, kind of old-fashioned. But rather than using any type of knob, of course, you're gonna use the accelerometer built into your iPod or iPhone. So when you first enter the game, you're presented with 3 options, and you can already see how the game works. If I tilt the phone in any direction, the ball moves with it using the accelerometer, which is very handy. As you can see, that's just, you know, for the menu and such. But let's go through the menu. Right now, let's look into options. There's play now and level select. So let's go back. Wait, let's go back. Let's go back again. Let's do options. Now, if you can hear in the background right now, there's like music playing, and it's really soothing. It sounds like a Spanish guitar or guitar of some sort, but you do have the option of turning it off. I personally like it because it's not irritating. It's actually pretty soothing while you're playing this game because it does get pretty frustrating. On the left side, you get sound effects, which is the sound the marble makes when it rolls back and forth on top of the wood. You have a reset button to go back to the default settings. Calibrate, which allows you to tell your iPhone or the actual application what you consider your iPhone being flat. So if I'm holding it like this direction, I can actually press calibrate and calibrate the screen. But right now it's already calibrated to me holding it like this. So you're presented with this, and it loads, and you just press calibrate. These 2 sliders are friction, which is, you know, makes sense, self-explanatory, and sensitivity. So you can tilt it really hard to make the ball go, or low, depending how you feel. But I just keep it in the middle, you know, for, you know, simplistic reasons. Moving on, level select. The game actually has 100 different stages divided into 10 different categories. So you're never going to be bored. It'll take you a while to beat all 100. Well, for me, it took me a while just to beat a couple. But gives you a lot of entertainment. There's so many packs, and there's 10 of them in each, so it's pretty interesting. And how they're presented, they actually gave you a little preview of each course, which I think is really great, rather than having a textual menu, because you need to see how it looks and what you need to prepare for. So just go into tutorial levels, because of tutorial levels, and I'll just show you how it works. Do the simplest, because I'm pretty much awful at this game. It's a lot of fun, but I find it so tricky. I don't have the patience. Alright, so when I tilt my ball to the right, it moves right. I tilt it downward to go downward. Pretty self-explanatory. There's walls that are guiding the ball around and, you know, making obstacles for it. But my goal is to get it into the black and white hole. So just tilt it to the left and tilt it to the left and down. Gives you the seconds it took to complete it, and then the power time, which is the average time someone needs to do it. Took me almost 5 times as long, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just showing you guys. So let's do next level. Now, another special thing about this game is the ability to jump. It also uses accelerometer to tell it when you shake it quickly. You can see the ball's actually jumping, which is pretty handy in some other levels. Right now, you don't really need it, but it's kind of cool. You can see the actual jumping motion in the game if you shake the ball. Also, if you want to calibrate it when you're in the game still, you hold down 2 fingers, and you can actually hear a nice clicking sound, which you can hear now. It makes a clicking noise. There we go. And you can actually tell it now where your actual center of the iPhone is. So if I'm holding it like this and I want to calibrate, I just put my 2 fingers in and I hold it, and you'll hear a clicking noise, which is really handy rather than going back into the menus. Let's go back to the home screen. So overall, I just must say this game is really impressive. You can already see through the video that the graphics are beautiful. One of the best graphics I've seen in iPhone games. The physics in it really are realistic. I'm very impressed. And I'm also really impressed by the soundtrack. Usually when you get games, it's very monotone. It's very generic music, but this is very classy and soothing music because probably the developer understood that this game will be challenging to most of the people who play it. So the music is more of a bonus rather than just background noise. I'm really impressed by the game. I definitely suggest you guys get it. It's $2.99 at the App Store, and it's definitely worth it because it'll provide you, hours of entertainment. Or not hours, but a lot of entertainment, because there's 100 different stages on this. A lot of them are really tricky, and it'll be a great challenge for everyone who thinks they're a great gamer. That's pretty much it, guys. So thank you for watching my review, and if you have any questions about this or anything else, feel free to comment or message me.